Welcome all. Today's top breaking news with Gitanjali from Bayan Times. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana on the verge of bankruptcy. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are staring at the worst financial crisis and are on the cusp of depression, what with COVID dealing a death blow to revenues of both the states. Coronavirus has hit the income of individuals but increased the expenditure. This apart, the center which is supposed to release the deficit of GST has also washed off its hand, saying it does not have the revenue. However, it allowed the states to go for extra loans by relaxing the FRBM limits. On September 1, Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao had shot a missive to PM Modi stating that their state had lost 83% of its income in just 1 month, April, during the initial days of COVID outbreak. At the same time, the state had to meet extra expenditure for providing treatment to coronavirus patients. Thunderstorms likely in next 3 days in Hyderabad. With southwest monsoon active over the state, Hyderabad continued to record surplus rainfall even in September, with moderate rains recorded in several parts. Though it was drizzle that kept returning to different parts of the city in the morning, by evening the rain picked up in most places. A weather warning with the Meteorological Department, Hyderabad indicated that thunderstorms accompanied with lightning are very likely to occur at isolated places over Telangana. Andhra Pradesh stands fifth in country with 50.3 lakh COVID-19 tests. Andhra Pradesh has stood fifth in the country by conducting over 50 lakh COVID-19 tests after Uttar Pradesh 82 lakh, Tamil Nadu 63 lakh, Maharashtra 56 lakh and Bihar 53 lakh. Andhra Pradesh positivity rate of 12.27% is the third highest in the country after Maharashtra and Chandigarh. The coronavirus tally touched 6.25 lakh in Andhra Pradesh on Sunday at 7,738 more cases were reported even as 10,608 more patients got cured. City bus services resume in Vijayawada, Vishakhapatnam. The Andhra Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation APSRTC resumed its city services in Vijayawada and Vishakhapatnam almost 6 months after a COVID 19 induced lockdown was first imposed. The RTC operated 127 buses in the Vijayawada region with reduced occupancy capacity due to the standard operating procedures in place in view of the pandemic. Only passengers wearing masks were allowed after examination of their health condition at bus stops. Center indifferent to farmers' welfare, says Harish. Finance Minister T. Harish Rao on Sunday said the union government had no commitment towards the welfare of farmers, stating that none of the 18 BJP ruled states was supplying free power to the farm sector. The minister said the TRS opposed the farm bills since it was against the interest of the farmers. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has taken decision against installing meters at agriculture pump sets to protect the farmers of the state, Rao said. Addressing a meeting at Pedachekode in Dubak Assembly constituency, the minister said that a union minister had resigned only in the opposition of the agri bills. Center conspiring to privatize power institutions, Talasani. Minister of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries, Talasani Srinivas Yadav, alleged that the union government was conspiring to privatize power institutions by taking all of them under its control. The state government will face problems in the supply of free power to the agriculture sector if restrictions are imposed by the union government, he said. Srinivas Yadav opined that mindless decisions of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government on the power sector are likely to develop clashes between states and central government in the future. Andhra Pradesh government cancels NDB tenders for roadworks, stressing that the state government should not only be transparent but also appear to be transparent. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagannath Reddy directed that tenders called for taking up the first phase of New Development Bank (NDB) funded road development works be cancelled. The Roads and Buildings Department had invited tenders for road works worth rupees 3,000 crore in 13 districts of the state. However, only 25 bids were filed by 14 companies to execute 13 works. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share, and subscribe Buy and Times.